Courtepassi. President Biden today using the full force of his presidency to try and control the COVID-19 pandemic. He announced sweeping plans that will affect 100 million workers in the private and public sector.
WGN's Gaynor Hall is here with more.
Yeah, Ray and Micah, the president expressing some frustration with the 80 million Americans who are eligible but have not yet been vaccinated. Today, he unveiled a 6-point plan that will have major implications for workers. Some Republicans are calling it unlawful overreach.
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us.
President Biden is directing the Labor Department to develop an emergency rule requiring all businesses with 100 or more employees to make sure their workers are either fully vaccinated or they're tested once a week. He signed executive orders requiring all government employees and contractors get vaccinated with no option of testing out. They'll have 75 days to get the shot or lose their jobs. 300,000 educators in federal Head Start programs will also be required to get vaccinated. And the president extended vaccine requirements to all healthcare workers at facilities that receive federal Medicare or Medicaid funding.
We have the tools to combat the virus if we can come together as a country and use those tools.
The sweeping mandates likely setting the stage for legal battles.
On a case-by-case basis, you'll start seeing pushback from employees who don't want to get vaccinated for variety of reasons, including medical disabilities, religious objections, and similar protected classifications.
I don't believe that government ought to be in the mandate business. What they should be doing is giving good information, and that's not true just at the federal level, at the state and the local level. Let's give people good information.
Chicago's top doctor weighing in tonight on News Nation's Donlin Report.
We certainly have seen in surveys that there are a lot of Americans who have said, I'm really not going to get vaccinated unless I'm required to, like in a job setting, like in an employment setting. I actually think that the president's drawn a good line here with those employers who have 100 people or more.
Today, 8 city council members sent Dr. Arwady a letter urging Chicago to require proof of vaccination for people visiting public indoor settings like restaurants, gyms, and entertainment venues. The president's plan requires businesses give workers paid time off to get vaccinated. He also called on states to require vaccines for people who work in schools.
These pandemic politics, as I refer to, are making people sick, causing unvaccinated people to die. We cannot allow these actions to stand in the way of protecting the large majority of Americans who have done their part. I want to get back to life as normal.
Businesses that don't comply with the rules could face fines. Tonight, Indiana's Attorney General says his team will be prepared to file suit if Biden seeks illegal actions restricting Hoosiers' liberties. And the Washington Post is reporting Postal Service employees are not included in that mandatory vaccination order.